Hello, this is Wayne Rivers from the Family Business Institute. In this video blog, I want to talk about the places where you focus your time, your mind, and your attention. And as always, we're interested in the comments that you have. I'm especially interested in topics that you might find interesting or questions about family business that you might have. So scroll down below and let us know your comments and give us your feedback on the videos and also the narrative blogs that you see. So I want to ask a question, and you probably know the answer to this question. Who invented digital photography? Well, the answer is Kodak. If you're like me and you grew up in the 60s and 70s, Kodak was a household word. They dominated the camera and the film marketplace, and especially film. That was their big profit center. In fact, when I went to Rochester, New York to deliver a speech 10 or 15 years ago, the Kodak building is still the biggest building in the downtown. You see it above the horizon long before you actually get into downtown. But what happened to Kodak? I mean, golly Moses, not only were they the market leader in film and cameras and all these other things, but they invented digital photography. I bet you thought that digital photography killed Kodak. Well, it did. If they invented digital photography, how in the world did they get to a point where they were forced to declare bankruptcy in 2012? Well, according to writer Chris Zook, what happened to Kodak was it was always more profitable in the short run for them to continue to focus on their legacy business, which was film, hard film. They knew that at some point, in fact, they predicted the point at which digital was going to outpace film in the marketplace, and they were trying to time it just so. But they missed it a little bit, and once they got behind the growth curve, they could never catch up. So they knew what was coming, but in the short run, it always was easier for Kodak to not change. Okay? Change is hard. Change, if you're in a capital-intensive business like Kodak was, change can be expensive. But it's always hard, whether it's expensive or not. In fact, Chris Zook writes that a focus on your past success can actually be a barrier to your future success. What better example of that is there than Kodak? They focused so much on the legacy business that they failed to adapt and plan for the future. And that's the message of this video blog. Where are you focusing your time and attention? Surely you're focusing your time on the present. You've got things that you absolutely have to do today or your customers are going to be upset. And tomorrow and the next week and the next month are probably pretty well mapped out for you too. But how much time are you actually spending on planning for the future? How much time are you spending to avoid being the next Kodak? What technologies do you need to adapt? What people do you need on the team? What changes do you need to make? Only the leader of your organization can make those calls. Executives in the lowest performing companies in Zook's research were 3 times more likely to say that they were too busy fighting fires or fighting battles to focus on the future. Are you too busy fighting fires and fighting battles? If that's the case, who's going to predict the future? Who's going to plan for the future in your organization? What I'm saying to you is leaders force the discussions about changes needed. They don't wait for change to slap them in the face. They don't wait for outside elements, outside catalysts to require them to change. They get ahead of the change curve. Change is scary psychologically, monetarily. Change is very scary. But if you as the leader of your organization are not focusing on how we're going to be different 3 years from now, your competitors are, and you're going to be behind the curve. So my point of this video is you need to get ahead of the curve and you need to start focusing your time on your strategy. You need to be doing, here's that loaded term, you need to be doing strategic planning. You need to be thinking about the future, the next 3 years, the next 5 years, technologies, people, processes, what needs to improve, what dirty, nasty messes have we got in this organization that we need to clean up that's holding us back? Do we need a new facility? Have we got one pain in the ass customer that's driving us nuts that we really would be better off firing? Where do we need to go as an organization? You as the leader need to force this discussion and be ahead of the change curve rather than waiting for change to slap you in the face and you find yourself behind the curve and the 8 ball, to mix my metaphors. All right, this is Wayne Rivers. Thank you so much. Let us hear your comments below. And as always, thank you.